Okay, we are going to draw tulips today. You'll need either a black permanent marker, a black crayon, or a black colored pencil, but you don't want to use a black washable marker for this part. Or if you just have a pencil, you could use a pencil also. I'm going to do for my tulip, I'm going to do a big, and your tulip can be centered, it can be tilted, you choose which way you like. I'm going to do a big U, and then inside that I'm going to do an upside down U, and then I just round these corners in. Now I can bring my stem down with just a line and then another line next to it, and off of that stem I can have a curving line and another curving line to create the leaf on the stem. I'm going to put another tulip over here. I might tilt it just a little bit. And another leaf. And maybe over here, just because I have this space, I'll do another leaf coming off of that stem. So I have two big tulips. Before I move on to using my washable markers, I'm going to take a crayon that doesn't have the wrapper on it and just simply add a little color to my background. It's okay if it doesn't get right next to the flowers or the stems. Just do my best to fill it in a little bit, and if a little gets on the flowers, it'll be okay. If you have another crayon without a wrapper, you could overlap to create a little bit more color in your background. Now I can use my washable markers. I do not need to fill them completely in. I just need to maybe trace along the lines. I have a dark green here, but I also have another shade of green that I could use as well. I might use the other shade of green on this stem. And then I can add color to my tulips. They can be the same color, different colors. I'm going to make them two different colors. And I'm following my black lines with my washable markers. And I'll do the same over here. Now I'll use my water cup and my brush to make my washable markers turn into watercolors. I just wet my brush, rub it onto that watercolor or washable marker, and watch it spread. And then I paint it just as if it was watercolors, filling the space, trying to stay within the black lines I've created. And I try to get it pretty wet so that I don't leave too much of a bold red line. I'll rinse my brush before I do the other one since it's a different color. But it really is nice to watch those markers spread and fill the space. Might go back over where I can work it out a little bit more. And then I rinse my brush before I move into my greens. Kind of going back and forth. Really wanting to spread around that marker with that water. And then I'll want to rinse before I go to my last color. Now that you know how to do this, you can have fun using your watercolors, your markers, and turning them into watercolors for your different artworks.